Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I like to do is I want to talk about Clint Hill and the JFK assassination. Now, the reason why I'm making this video here because someone asked me in a comment about, two images that he sent me, and also he wrote me an email. They sent me these two images of stuff, and they want to know about them because of like I said, when it comes to JFK assassination, there's a lot of controversy going on. So here's the images that was sent to me. Okay, and as you see here, we can see a foot sticking up. We see the shoe right here. And they want to know whose foot is this. Actually, this foot here is actually Clint Hill's foot. Let me show you something. Everybody knows that in the assassination of JFK, Clint Hill was getting on the back of JFK's limo. And these are frames from the film, as you see right here. Now, here's All-Jen's image number 7. You see how Clint Hill has got one boot right down here, shoe, and then he's got another one coming here, storming today, and another foot coming up here. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you that when JFK was laying down here, if you watch my cursor, JFK's laying here, Mrs. Kennedy's laying over top of him, which I'm probably going to have to shrink it so you can see. We got Governor Connally over with Mrs. Connally covering him. JFK laying across the back seat right here with Mrs. Kennedy covering over him. Clint Hill placed one of his foot in between Mrs. Kennedy and JFK, her husband, and his other foot got lodged in right here on the side of the door, as you're going to see right here. As you see, here he is right here. This image was taken before he brought his leg up. So you see, here is Clint Hill. See one leg right here, which is already on the back seat. We've got Mrs. Kennedy right here, covering over JFK that's laying down here on her lap. His leg is, his other foot's right here, basically right by Mrs. Kennedy's leg and JFK's head. And his other leg's extended out. But then he brings it in, and then when he brings his foot in, this is what we're seeing right here, which I'll bring up both images. Bring this one over here, put this one over here, so I can zoom in. It'll let me zoom in, but we see his foot right here. Okay, it won't let me zoom in, but we see this is Agent Hill's foot, as you see right here. Now, some people thought it was Kennedy's foot or something else, but actually what it is actually Clint Hill's foot right here, as you see right here. You can see his shoe right here. He's bringing his knee in, and his knee's coming down, so his leg's coming down like this, and this is his leg right here, if you watch my cursor. Which I'll zoom in and see if it'll let us zoom in. No, it won't let us zoom in for some reason. We'll bring up this one here and see if we can zoom in on this one. Yeah, we'll be able to zoom in on this one. As you see right here, there is his foot right there. Oops. We'll zoom in right here. So what we're seeing in this image here, this is Agent Hill's shoe right here, with his leg coming down like this and back around this way. Because remember, he's got one leg already in between JFK and Mrs. Kennedy, but he has no other room to place his leg on around JFK. So he keeps his foot up here on the door right here, because he brings his knee in, because I guess right here his leg would be cramping by now, with his leg extended out like that. So he brings it in so his leg don't get too cramped. Plus he's also covering both JFK and Mrs. Kennedy at the same time, as you see right here, because here's Mrs. Kennedy right here. Here's her head. Here's Mrs. Connally's head over top of Governor Connally. And this is his shoe right here. So to put this part to rest into the JFK assassination, what we're seeing in this image here, now it's going to let me zoom in. What we're seeing here is Clint Hill's bottom of his shoe. This is his shoe, with his leg coming down like this and then coming back around like this. So his knee's probably in this location right here. Okay. This is Clint Hill's shoe. It's not JFK's shoe or anything else. It's Clint Hill. His legs just come in like as I pointed out. Okay, it's right here. So let's bring this one back up and this back up right here. This is actually his shoe, as you see right here. This and this is exactly the same. So to answer the question, on this image, it's actually Clint Hill's feet sticking right, his foot sticking up here, because this is his shoe. This is his right shoe. If you notice that, that's the right shoe, and this is his right shoe here. And as I showed you in the other image, okay, his right leg extended out right here, and this is his right shoe. So to answer that question, and this image is here, which a lot of people wonder whose foot that was, or was it a foot? Yes, it was a foot. It's Agent Clint Hill's foot right here. It's not JFK's foot, because JFK's legs are still down here, mostly on the floorboard. Why the rest of his body, his legs are over to the seat laying down. But this is Clint Hill's shoe right here. That's what we're seeing there. So hopefully this, you know, stops all the controversy around these two images here. So I told him, you know, I asked him if he still want to make a video, and he said, yeah, fine, go ahead and, you know, still make a video. So this information be out and explain it to them so everybody knows this information. So in the description down below, you find a site where you can order my book, Evidence of Conspiracy, the only book you need in JFK assassination. Don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Share this information and other information from other videos so they may know all this information. Thank you, and have a pleasant, pleasant day.